Let's do some lore about Roadhog. There is a fuck ton of lore, by the way, so hold the fuck on. After the first Omnic Crisis, Mako here, along with a few thousand other people who lived in the Australian outback near the Australian Omnium, were displaced because the Australian government decided to give the Omnium and the surrounding area to the Omnics in hopes of making a kind of alliance between the Australian government and the Omnics in that area. And him and a few others decided to make the Australian Liberation Front. Unfortunately, they blew up the Omnium and irradiated the area that they were trying to get back. So, good job there, buddy. As a result, Junkertown was made from the ashes of this unfortunate accident? Question mark? Anyways, Roadhog proceeded to refer to himself as Roadhog because he started losing his sense of self and his humanity, and he just became an old, bitter man, essentially, that wears a mask. Officially now, Roadhog would still live inside of his farm near Junkertown. He just wanted people to leave him the fuck alone, in all honesty. But Junkers would often come to his farm, try and steal shit, and he would beat the ever-living fuck out of them and steal their shit, and then sell their shit to Junkertown so that he could get, like, a couple of beers at the bar. Okay? That was his MO for a very long time. Apparently, him and Queen don't get along, don't know what they did to one another, but they just don't get the fuck along, alright? Queen really just does not like him, and he doesn't like her, let alone anyone other than Junkrat currently. Whilst at a bar, having sold off some Junker's stuff and getting a beer for himself, Junkrat was doing Junkrat shit and said that he was his friend. And shenanigans happened, and Roadhog here defended Junkrat, and to quote him, this idiot, he's a liar. Lies to himself most of all, but he's not the quiet type. The world deserves him, deserves both of us, and we'll make sure they don't forget it. His words, by the way. Junkrat and him then proceeded to become the world's fucking problem, doing bad people things, such as stabbing people until they don't move, stealing, including the bank in Dorado, by the way, that's their heist, and then proceeding to try and get back into Junkertown with the payload that is strapped with big boom booms, by the way. Yeah, that's fun. They did try and go legit at least once. At least once, but it was a setup. Also, according to these skins, he may or may not be indigenous, but we will never know, because there's no fucking information.